You're in the very unique and enviable position to be a 3-year teammate of perhaps the greatest player in the history of the game. Michael Jordan was a year behind you at Carolina.
We got James Worthy, who's the best player in the country, and Sam Perkins, who was already an All-American. And then Michael comes in. And so then James Worthy laughs. I said, James, man, you were a bad man. You were the best player on the team. He said, I was the best player on the team for about 3 months. And then Michael took over. We played, pickup games in Chapel Hill all summer. And the NBA players would come back. And we had this great player named Walter Davis. Hubert Davis is the current head coach at North Carolina's uncle, was an all-pro, all-star for the Phoenix Suns. And I'm sitting in the stands, waiting for the next game. And Michael's out there playing against Walter and really kind of giving it to Walter. And I literally remember saying to myself, yo, Mike, man, like, chill out. Like, Walter's jersey's in the rafter.
There was a riddle or joke, going around that who was the only one to hold Michael under 20 points a game, and the answer was Gene Smith. And
Michael credits Coach Smith for giving him the foundational tools, the fundamentals that he was able to build his career on. Kenny Smith was Player of the Year in the country. Michael was. Brad was the #1 pick. Sam was one of the best players ever to play at North Carolina. So we didn't have to, he didn't have to score 30.
Obviously, you could have never envisioned that he was going to get to the level that he did, right? I mean, I'm sure you thought something special about
LeBron or Michael. I hate to say it, there's really no comparison. And Michael, I don't think LeBron could have done what he did in Michael's era, but Michael could certainly probably average 45 in this era because the hand checking was taken out of the game. They used to beat the crap out of Michael when he played. The Dream Team in 1992, the Olympic team, and he was the leader of that team. And they had Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Patrick Ewing, David Robinson. You go on down the line, maybe the greatest team ever assembled. And Michael was the leader of that team. When he walked in the locker room, they deferred to him. I just turned 60 at the time, so it was 3 years ago. And I saw him on the first tee, and he said, "How you doing?" I said, "Well, it's a little weird. I just turned 60. It feels weird." And he's a year younger than me. And he says, "Man, we've been blessed. We've had a good life."